Hey, so welcome to my, I would say weekly food prep, but I know this food isn't going to last me a week. I am not a chef. I don't confess to being one, never have been, never been good in the kitchen, don't particularly enjoy being in the kitchen. If somebody wants to come and prepare me food and make me food, I will happily eat your food. So I begrudgingly get myself into the kitchen once a week just to make a handful of food. Nothing is measured, nothing is weighed. I'm just putting in things that are good for me, things that are healthy. So, have a look. So down here, you can see we have tomatoes, some onions, some peppers, garlic. I'll probably put another garlic, an additional garlic, zucchini, spring beans or runner beans, broccoli, pepper, and about 2 kilos of chicken. Now, I imagine that the chicken, I'm on a delicate tripod here, I imagine the chicken is probably not quite enough for me compared to all the vegetables. I'm going to do something very, very special with the zucchini, and I shall show you that shortly. So rather than you watch me chop all this up, literally all I'm going to do is dice everything. Okay? So I'm going to put on a podcast, I'm going to enjoy the moments that I'm in the kitchen, make use of my time, have some humour, do some chores, and I'll see you in, I'd like to say I'll see you in a couple of minutes, but this is going to take me for a while, so I'll see in a bit. I'm going to just do one of these things, and it'll all just be chopped, and it'll be just like magic. And I'm back, so let me just show you what I've done. So right here, we have chopped peppers and tomatoes, quite a few tomatoes. Obviously there's your beans, your garlic and the ginger, and you've got a lot of onion. Oh, and the broccoli's in the corner. So what I'm going to do with this chicken, by the way, I forgot to show you that my sauce for this is, let me show you, the sauce for this is, it's not in the focus, oh there you go. The sauce for this is coconut milk. Okay, so one thing I wanted to bring to your attention, when you're buying tins and jars from supermarkets, obviously you want to pay attention. They always say pay attention to what's on the label at the back, but I'm going to show you a picture of, this is coconut milk. There shouldn't be really much in this. So there's a picture of this coming up now. This is the coconut milk that I bought, and as you can see it's coconut extract and water. And for how would I say, probably for $1 less, you can get this. And as you can see, there's a handful of ingredients that kind of make no sense as to why it's in there in the first place. So, and that's just coconut milk. Here's another example. I got this the other day. This is tomato sauce, and as you can see here, there's minimal ingredients. And this is another tomato sauce, which might be a little bit cheaper. And as you can see, I mean, there's even a high fructose corn syrup in there. So, and that's just basically sugar and crap. So just pay attention to the foods that you eat. Obviously I'm not asking you to buy the best, I'm not asking you yet to be going all organic, that's a debate for another time. I just wanted you to be aware of what exactly it is that you're buying. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this chicken inside a bag. The reason for this, I don't use any of those flashy bags, the zip ties, because I feel you don't really need to actually. Like I said, I am not a chef. I'm not a cook. And in this bag, what I'm then going to do is add garlic pepper, some spice, some lemon pepper, and some rosemary and garlic. Rosemary and olive. Now, they mean nothing to me. It means nothing to me, but by adding them to the bag, it's just going to make the chicken a little bit more flavoursome. Okay, so I'm going to add that into the bag, then I'm going to basically just marinate the bag for probably 20 minutes, and I'm going to start setting all this up. Now as you can see, there's quite a lot to cook, so I'm probably only going to be, I'll do half and half the chicken, cook it all together, and then I'll do the other half. But I've got a little surprise for you, which I'm going to do once I've done all this. It's going to be quite noisy, so I'll see you in 2. Okay, so one alternative that I found for having rice I'm always looking for a filler with my food, something to, you know, make it last a little bit longer than what this traditionally would. So what I have here is a spiral of vegetable slicer. Basically, you attach the vegetable into here, attach it into here, I don't know if you can see, like so, and as such, you then turn it and it will make spirals out of here. So obviously I'm a one-man band, so I'm going to relocate you. Okay, so the idea with this is that I'll put it through the slicer and it'll make, basically, well, it depends on what you want, depends on the blade that you attach. Will depend on what comes out at the end. But you can make it into noodles, you can make potato rings, you can make little curvy, what do they call them, curvy potato shreds. But it's a very good, I'll show you in the camera, a very good, basically for me it's a noodle substitute. Sometimes I don't always want to be eating rice, or maybe I just want to keep my carbs down a little bit. Boom, shakalak, boom. Well, you get the picture. You get the picture. I'm going to do both. I'm going to do both of these vegetables, and then I'm going to start to cook it. I shall. There's no hidden secret. Some of it's going to be in boiling water. Some of it's going to be in a frying pan, and yes, I'll no doubt show you halfway through. Okay. Okay. So I've just added everything together now. Finally, put the zucchini on the top. Because of the way it's been sliced, the cooking time is going to be a little bit less. I've added everything together. Obviously make sure your chicken or your meat is thoroughly cooked. You're at your own risk, like I'm at mine. Remember, I'm taking full responsibility for my meal, and likewise you should take full responsibility for how you prep your food. This is what it should start to look like as the zucchini kind of softens up and just sinks in with the coconut milk. Okay, so I'm going to do the other one and I'll show you the end result. So this is the last of my meal prep. This is the last of the zucchini, the last half of the chicken and broccoli and whatnot. It has been on here for probably around 10 to 15 minutes on a very slow cook, and I think it's ready to be added to my yellow zucchini food prep. Okay, so I'm going to try and do both. So I'm going to take this across, and as you can see here, I'm going to try and do this with both hands and look down. Just one hand. See how I get on. The sacrifices I make. Oh, man down, man down. But there you go. I'll clean up slightly. I'll clean up shortly. Okay, so what can we see? Because I can't see everything. Okay, there we go. That's better. Right, so that now is my tub for the next 4 days. You know what? That tomato can go back in, but I think the one on the floor is heading for the bin. Okay, so here you have it. This is my food prep for the week. I say a week, but I imagine that this food should last me around 4 days. I'll eat it, probably a couple times in the day, lunch and evening. And if I don't have it in the evening, if I've cooked some steak or something, then I may even have it for breakfast. Because for me, food is just about eating food. It's not about I should be having cereal for this because my mum gave me cereal when I was a kid and I can't imagine having that. It's food. It's food for the purpose of giving your body nutrients. And so for me, having a healthy meal at breakfast is imperative. Unless you're fasting, and that's another subject for another day. I can always put this into small Tupperware dishes and have them in the fridge for ease of use. But again, like I said, I'm slightly lazy, and I think this is the best way for me to go forward. But I'll do one of these a week, and then throughout the rest of the days, I'll eat. But like I said, I don't want to spend too much time in this godforsaken kitchen. I get out, I do one prep, and I listen to some podcasts, I listen to some music, I have some downtime while this is all cooking. Okay? It is very, very simple. It just takes a little bit of preparation, a little bit of food chopping, a little bit of preparation, and some privacy in the kitchen. The last thing you want is to be running around other people when you kind of need access to all the pots and pans and dishes and such. Okay, so any questions, fire them away. If you want to know the calorie content of what I'm going to be eating per portion, it will be a guesstimate. Like I said, there was 2 kilos of chicken. I didn't weigh the vegetables, but I do have access to scales should I want to be that anal with regards to the weight of my food. And that's, you know, if that's you, that's perfect. It's just not me, because it means more work in the kitchen. Okay, I'm rambling again. I like to ramble. Hope that was good. I hope you understood what I'm doing, and any questions, send me an email. Alright, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.